I bought this 97 Land Cruiser totaled, but I saw the potential. Follow along as I bring that vision to life. The next step in the 97 revival is restoring and reinstalling all 4 door panels. They were covered in mold, the masonite was cracked, and the leather was peeling, so this was long overdue. I started by spraying the moldy areas with my baking soda and vinegar mix from earlier in the series, gave everything a thorough scrub, and finished with simple green. Yes, masonite and moisture don't mix, but I'd rather clean it properly and let it dry than leave mold behind. Once the panels were clean, I removed every single clip and laid the panels out assembly line style. Using thin CA glue, I strengthened all the clip holes, fixed any cracked masonite, and re-glued the peeling leather. Pro tip, don't use your fingers. CA glue gets hot. I used small pins and clamps to hold everything down while it cured. Once everything dried, I reinstalled all the clips, including the ones that I had lost with everything going on. And with that, the panels were fully refreshed and ready to go back in. Starting with the rear doors, I plugged in the lighting harness, fed the switch harness through, and slid the top of the panel into the window molding. Right side first, then left. Once it's seated, I went around and popped in every clip. Then the door lever trim went back on with a Phillips screw, followed by connecting the harness and sliding in the switch housing. Popping in the ashtray, fastening the Phillips screw on the door handle, fastening the other 2 Phillips screws under the armrest, snapping in the armrest itself, and finally installing the speaker cover. I then repeated the same process on the other side, just mirrored. Moving to the front, I cleaned up the wiring and the Christmas tree clips, then connected the lighting harness and fed the master switch through before sliding the panel into the window channel. A few solid pops around the perimeter locked it in. Because of the speaker modification earlier, the cover now snaps directly onto the speaker for a perfect flush look. Then the master switch went in, door handles secured with a Phillips screw, the armrest screws, the armrest itself, and finally, the door lever trim and its Phillips screw. With that done, I moved on to the passenger side and did the same exact process, just mirrored once again. And with that, all 4 door panels are officially restored, refreshed, and reinstalled. Seeing them clean, repaired, and sitting flush again was a huge transformation. The Cruiser's interior finally feels complete. Thanks for being part of the series. If you enjoy this type of content, please hit that follow button to see what's next.